You mentioned touring with Steve Aoki, and I think I saw one of the photos on your IG. You guys like working out, or like Steve still.
Yeah, well, it's his thing. It's his thing.
That's his thing.
He has like a boot camp kind of thing. He does. Yeah.
For as much as you travel, and sometimes you don't get to experience great meals, you're just on the run. So you got to eat in the airport, eat like crappy food.
Sucks.
How do you maintain the physique? God, you're still a slim dude. You're not. You don't have a dad bod.
I mean, I'd like to be in better shape. I try when I'm home. It's like easy to get into a rhythm of exercising and stuff, but it's hard on the road. And that was like a bunch of that was a bus tour, so it's different when you're flying every day. It's real hard. Like you can do the gym in the hotel, and I try to just do little workouts in my room. But I mean, if I'm doing shows every day, then at least I've got like my show is like an hour and a half of like fitness, basically. You know, it's like cardio. It's like crazy. I'm jumping around,
standing on the table on the platform.
I leave like real sweaty. It's like I find when I come home, or if I have a bunch of days off, and you're just like dead, and you're just like feeling super beat from everything. That's where I gotta like I gotta work out all the time. But on that tour, it's crazy because Steve does this boot camp thing. Aoki does this boot camp where. But it's like really intense. Like he basically brings a trainer with him on tour. It was a big tour, like lots of buses. We're doing huge venues. And so there's this trainer there, and we had other support acts and other staff on the tour and tour managers and all this. There's a big staff on that tour. So he would do this boot camp with whoever would like sign up for it. And you could work out with the trainer like
every day or every other day?
Pretty much every day. And then every day that he didn't have time to do it, the trainer would send out this list of stuff that you have to do. But it was so competitive that like, if you like, you basically had to prove, you had a video of yourself proving you did it. You had to show up every day. Once you signed up for this boot camp, there was no days off. And if you did, there was like all these penalties. You had to like donate $100 to his foundation, or you had to like do something crazy. I like that
there's a fine system.
There's a fine system. Like it was pretty funny. It was so hardcore that it was really daunting to start. But eventually, by the end, I did a couple workouts with them. I was doing some of the stuff like on the low with some of the other acts. We would get the things and we'd just go do the workouts and not even tell him that we were doing it because we didn't want to be like some of the punishments were so crazy. Like people had to do really embarrassing stuff, or like
what?
one guy who was like an early support act. Like he was the guy who was like opening. I remember coming back to the bus and he had to walk in front of the venue with his shirt off, swinging his shirt around his head, doing lunges, screaming Kolony tour, which is the name of the tour, and which wouldn't have been so bad except that they were late opening the doors, and there was like 1,500 people in front of the venue. So he was doing this, and I was like, oh wow, he was a champ about it. But I was like, that is not me. I am not going out like that. So,
that's hard to come back from. Yeah. Certainly, and like if he is like a bigger dude, or if he had any kind of body issues, like. That's like that day you had to confront them. Because there's a bunch of girls out there just...
It was wild. He owned it. Actually. It was pretty amazing.
He probably ended up on Barstool and he doesn't even know. Okay, the boot camps, are you guys like running hills? Are you guys just doing like 1,000 burpees? Are you doing
it's like burpees and push-ups and squats and that kind of thing. But then there were some that they were doing in gyms, like CrossFit type stuff too. Yeah, it's just, I mean...
How old is Steve Aoki?
I don't know.
And he's pretty lean, no?
He's super fit. He's crazy lean. He's like like no fat on him at all. But he does this stuff every day. He's serious about it.
Have you ever?
I'm not like that, man. I do it here and there, but.
God, do you jump up like from some of your photos? Are you standing on the platform where your laptop and your decks are, or you like so you're an extra I don't know 3 or 4 feet higher than the already elevated platform? Like, are you, when you're feeling like that groove and you just want to get people hype and you're pumping your arms, are you on top of the platform, or are you standing behind your setup?
Sometimes up there, and I use the whole stage. I try to go up front and use it. I mean, you almost kind of like black out and just get in the zone of what's happening, If they're giving you that, if they're giving you that energy, like then it's just I take that energy and hype it up further, and it's just kind of that symbiotic kind of like shared collective energy. And that's what's so dope about what I get to do in the live shows, because like dance music is so much about the crowd and about the collective energy, so it's like to be able to kind of shift that and mold it throughout your set is just it's an awesome feeling.
Have you ever considered incorporating like a gimmick or props in your performance? By that I mean like you know, Marshmello has like a helmet, and you know, Deadmau5 has a helmet, and Steve Aoki throws, or I don't know if he does anymore.
Cake. Oh, he does. Yeah,
still does like a full cake.
Oh yeah, like 12 or 20 of them or something every show. It's
what?
great.
Not just a cake?
No, like lots. There's this whole stack of cakes ready every show, and he throws them.